Hi, I'm Brandon, and I'm going to be your GM tonight.
Hey, I'm Chris, and I'm playing Mylo Underhand, the rogue.
Hi, I'm Justin Bourne, and I play LaCroix Daboo, the bard with the heart of a hobbit and the brain of an orc.
Hey, I'm Kai. I'm playing Sala Nightingale, the Celestial Warlock.
Hello, I am Lanhee, and I'm playing Flutter Echo, the Moon Druid.
Will, I'm playing Roosten the Paladin.
Nice. All right, y'all. So let's recap last session.
All right.
And I guess I'll go last if there's gaps to be filled in, I guess. So Chris, you can kick it off.
Okay. Yeah, so last time, if I remember right, we ended up in Zaus. And this was after we ran away from Foos. So we ran away from Foos, ended up in Zaus after drifting a little bit, and trying to figure out how to navigate to where we want to go. And then went to this kind of dangerous area and parked our ship there, and then I won't say this whole thing, so I'll bounce it to Justin.
Okay. Last time we checked, or from that point, I think Lorzaren was going around trying to figure out how to, or let's see, he was talking to two dudes, and they laughed at him about this being Sigil, and so then we met Todd, I think, and when we talked about us, a few primes going to Sigil, I don't know, maybe I'm on the wrong part of this. I think that was somewhere around there.
Kai?
All I remember from last episode was I had to threaten a bunch of people not to steal our ship. And that we found a brothel. And then this guy brought us through this archway after Roosten talked about wanting to climb to the top of the mountain.
Will?
So this guy kind of brought us in off the street, was like, you look new around here, and we told him we were trying to get to Sigil, and we paid him to use his portal, and now we're here.
Echo?
I was not here last session, so...
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, we also forgot to mention that Echo and Grydar are in a gem, right?
Very important parts. And so I'll fill in that part. Kind of as y'all were running out of Foos, right? The green gem y'all are carrying kind of zapped some folk. Last time it was Morgoth, I think, and Grydar, and also Cogi, and they just blinked them completely into like piles of dust, leaves, and flower petals. As we kind of roll into this session, it's probably going to change up a little bit.
Should also say that we had a couple different motivations for going to Sigil. A few of us were thinking about hunting down Alzair. I think Lorzaren, who's not here today, but he was trying to search for his origins. I don't remember what else. We had another reason, right?
I know that you did.
Tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
want
don't
to finally see it.
Yeah. I don't know that there was another one. I think it was mostly for Alsair and answers generally, right?
Were we looking for his love, Velgres, there, or no? Valgyrs?
Maybe.
That's a bit of the mystery solving that I'm not going to speak into.
Okay, so that's not part of it. I thought that was like one of the reasons we came, but probably not.
Could be.
We don't know what we're going to find.
Right? Yeah. So, yeah, who was the first to back through the gate? All right. Roosten, you're kind of the first to awkwardly back out onto the city street. It's a bustling city, carts being carried, obviously cabbages on them, going here to and from. You've got this city skyline that is very impressive, very tall built buildings, and then it curves the street. The horizon dips upward, and you realize that the town is a giant torus.
Whoa.
There is a single column of kind of night black energy going through the center of the torus, probably like 100 foot across, but so it's kind of small from where you're sitting or standing. But yeah, and then slowly but surely everyone else is gonna back through that doorway. You all emerge onto the city street. Everyone traffic just kind of veers around you. No one's got time to really give you any attention.
What kind of traffic are we talking about? Like foot traffic or?
Foot traffic.
Okay.
What do the buildings look like?
Various materials, stone, wood type of materials. Some, like if you look down the road far enough, you even see some that are like hobbled together, like with like wooden boards, like cobbled together to make like shacks and stuff like that. I say all of this, and we just did this little scene, but I believe we ended last episode with with y'all already being through this doorway and people already engaged with like some nearby Dabus, right? But I think it was Morgoth.
Oh yeah.
Mid conversation, he just turns to dust and
Yeah.
leaves.
Okay, yeah. So let's address it like that, right? And then we can kind of, Morgoth is there talking to Dabu. Who is holding the green gem right now?
Sala.
Sala is?
Yeah, I have the gem.
Sweet. So let's kind of do that whole funness. So like right then, is anyone coming out of the gym?
Echo.
That's right. Yeah. So like as you're walking through, or you're kind of getting your bearings straight in town, the energy emits from the gym, and Morgoth gets struck by it and collapses into a pile of wooden buckets. Meanwhile, like a nearby trough with like fish also gets zapped. And Echo materializes right there from like the amalgamated fish.
So is there like afterbirth and stuff? Like she's all covered in the interdimensional yuck?
No interdimensional yuck, just half transmogrified fish yuck.
Neat.
I'm gonna scream. Well, Sola's gonna scream, "What the fuck?" and just like pull out the gem, look at it, and say, "What are you doing?" And then shove it back in her pocket and say, "Well, hi, Echo. I don't know what's happening, but I'm glad you're back."
And
I mean, it wasn't too bad in there. It's actually really quiet.
Morgoth! You've kicked the bucket! Oh no!
Did you see Grydar or anybody else inside of there when you were in there, Echo?
we should talk about that. Because there is no passage for time, there is no in there for you.
Okay, so it's not like there's a whole nother universe happening inside the gem. It's frozen. Was it Han Solo style, right?
More like Star Trek teleporter style. If I'm not being too spoilery.
Okay.
Well, I think we can agree that Morgoth wanted to die, right?
Same thing with Grydar.
Well, clearly they're not dead. I mean, if Echo came back, they're not dead.
True.
They're elsewhere.
And as Sala is putting the gem into her pocket, it like vibrates and does a little shift, and energy spurts into the side of a brick wall, and like a humanoid outline, like almost like Looney Tune style, appears in the brick wall. And Cogi, rolls onto the floor. And there's like this humanoid shaped hole in the wall. And like an old lady is like coming to the wall with like a door. What the heck? Who did that? And everyone kind of stops, starts to look towards Kai. Or towards Sala.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is not good, guys. I guess Sola's just gonna yell out loud. Well, the prisoner has escaped her confines. What the fuck is happening? Mylo, can you tie her up?
I'd be glad to.
Kagi's like starting to get her bearings. She's like, who's the prisoner? What? How did we get here? We in Sigil?
Silence, prisoner. No talking.
Super confused. Kagi like looks up, trying to figure out what's going on. Mylo, are you gonna? She's probably gonna try and resist a little bit. She's like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I feel kind of hesitant now. Yeah, I'll take out my rope and I'll try to like throw it like a lasso, basically, so that it's like kind of getting her arms like over the shoulders, like, and then like mid arm. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And just kind of like trying to lasso her, essentially.
I'll take a ranged attack for that.
Okay.
Can I give him guidance?
Absolutely. Sounds like you did. You like apprehend the
Yeah.
prisoner. That sounds like guidance to me.
Okay, so I have advantage? Or no? Guidance is...
You add D4.
Oh, okay. Well, then ignore that roll then. I'll do normal one.
Big 4.
And then but wait, I get my D4 on top of that.
You do.
It's not over yet.
So it's an
That's
11
11.
altogether?
Yeah, how does 11 do for you?
It gets around Kagi, and she's like fighting, like, what is going on here? But she sees all of you, so she's not gonna fight too hard here.
I'll just be like, are you with us or are you with Elzer? What are you doing here?
I was unaware that I would need to make a choice between the two. I thought our work was nearly complete, and y'all would be on your way. She's like looking up at the skyline, taking in where she's actually at. I don't know what I'm doing here. What are we doing here?
I'll be frank with you. I'll put my... How tall is she?
Probably like 5, 6.
Okay, I'll like put my wing up as high as I can to get it over her shoulder. I'll be frank with you. We're here hunting down Elzer. Did you know that he's evil?
She looks almost offended. Why would you say that about him? He's done nothing but help that community. He brought
He's literally a fiend. He's a sent from hell. Like, did you not know that?
She doesn't believe it.
He tried to kill us.
One good deed does not excuse one of evil deeds.
But
What?
like, I'm telling the truth. But is there
Mhm.
any way I could like roll persuasion to have her like understand what we're trying to say?
I think the outcome here is that she, at the very worst case scenario, like she understands that you are confused and is willing to help, right? So there's absolutely like a diplomacy, like a charisma based ability check here, right? I don't know if it's diplomacy or persuasion or whatever it is it's called these days, but yeah, throw that, and basically her helpfulness is what will come out of all of this. She will be understanding and sympathetic, or not.
Okay, I'll roll persuasion. I think that's what it should be because I'm not being deceptive. At least, I mean, she might think I am, but I'm not being deceptive.
Correct.
That's a 6.
Man, it almost looked like it was going to be a 22.
I know the roll from a 20 to a 2 is so upsetting.
Could I take the lasso off and consider that the help action in order to give her advantage?
I'll allow that. Yeah. She kind of like wasn't resisting too hard, and you're like, hold on. And yeah, so the lasso falls to the ground. Advantage.
Okay, I'll just roll again then. 16. That's better.
That is much better. She's head kind of tilts. I'm not sure at all what you are all talking about. Alsair was kind and helpful.
Alsair was disguising himself as such.
I see. And what great violence are you accusing him of specifically?
I mean, he tried to kill us. He said he wanted to release a fiend from a place in Limbo. And he had died before and had been reincarnated, and the only reason why he wanted this gem was to release her. It seemed like a lot of chaos was going to come out of that, and then he started to attack us. So, I mean, that doesn't seem like a very nice and kind person to me, now does it?
No, it sounds like y'all must be confused, and I'm sure Alsair will help sort this out.
Let me tell you, I can literally smell evil. Alsair reeks of it.
I almost want to see like Roosten do like a demonstration of this.
Alright, I'll use a divine sense.
Does it have to look at a specific person, or is it just like you can just sniff the air and you can sense evil around you?
Yeah, I just know them within 60 feet.
Oh, your divine sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what does this look like for Roosten?
He'll kind of like close his eyes and breathe in really deeply and like feel the air with his wings, and then open his eyes and look around. Do I sense anything?
Oh yeah. So you sense the buildings behind you. There are two distinct celestial entities within. And the buildings in front of you and to the side, there seems to be a fiend over there. Oh yeah, and you would sense as well the celestial essence of Jewel. Sala's familiar.
Okay. Well, I can sense good too. There's quite a bit of it around, but that's not what I'm trying to prove right now. Come, let us invade this building and kill whatever lies there. And I'll point to the one that's the evil.
Roosten, let's not go killing random people.
But they're evil.
Fiend
And they're
doesn't mean
there.
evil.
Are you sure?
It kind of
about
does
that
though.
one?
It doesn't mean kill-worthy evil.
Oh.
Are we teaching nuanced paladins today? Is that what's happening?
We're teaching nuance politics too.
Nuanced paladins.
Yes.
But evil is bad.
Do any of these words stop, Roosten?
No, he's gonna start walking towards the door
Okay.
in the building.
All right, you approach it. It's got like a wooden door. It doesn't even have a latch on it or anything like that. It just kind of is hung. It's actually kind of pressed slightly in.
Alright, well, I'll at least knock. I'm nothing if not polite.
It kind of swings open and like you hear like a garbled voice. Who is it? I didn't ask for any visitors.
It is I, Roosten of the Morning Light. Identify yourself.
Zottel. I'm Zottel. What is this morning light and why are you at my door?
Ah. Is this person that's talking the one that I sensed?
Yes.
Because you're evil.
You don't see it, right? Because you knock. We're talking through the door. I haven't described anything
Oh,
yet,
I
right?
thought you said it opened.
No. It kind of like the door because it doesn't.
Like cracks.
So Yeah,
Okay.
it kind of flew open and like light floods into the room. You see like a messy room, and there's like
Okay.
a small hammock, halfway up a wall, and it starts to wobble. But there's not necessarily enough light to see everything in here yet. I'm Zadal. And who is this morning light, and why are you here?
I'm here because you're evil.
Oh, I see. Shit. And immediately, like the hammock starts to rustle, and this winged, like small creature with like a prehensile tail with like a stinger on the end of it, like rolls out of it, tries to fly, but just flops to the ground, kind of drunkenly.
Come here, you.
He's gonna try and just run out a window. So like, what are you doing?
Is it a window that goes out onto the street?
Yeah, goes out into an alley behind the building.
Okay. I'll yell to Cogi. Cogi, come, look. I sensed this evil thing even through a wall. See, it tries to flee. And I'll try to get Kagi's attention that way to prove that I can sense evil things. That was
Yeah.
really my goal here.
Yeah, Kagi's gonna walk up behind his poor imp. What are you doing? And like it's actually bound up in the hammock trying to get away.
Oh, we'll just like go inside then.
Okay, you just close the door behind you.
At least, no, I want like everybody. Is everybody coming, or am I just showing Kagi this?
I'm gonna follow because I don't want you to kill this person.
Yeah.
It's an imp.
I was split between trying to keep track of Kagi and keep track of you. So now that we're all in the same place, then yeah, I'll follow in.
Yeah. He's finally managed to get his like ankle unhooked between like the hammock that was completely wrapped around. And he's like back against the wall. He's starting to climb up the wall.
Hey, whoa, calm down here. And can I just like grab him and like hold him by the. How small is this thing? It's like tiny.
Yes. So probably like the size of a large cat, basically.
Like, oh yeah, cat. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know anything. I don't know anything. I don't. And it, like looks at you and like sees that very strange looking paladin is now like trying to hold him. He's like, I mean, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Tell me everything you know.
Roosten, leave him alone. Roosten, leave him alone.
Hey, you better spill the beans, imp, because I know exactly who you work for, and you better tell me right now.
Oh, let's see some. Is there intimidate? Let's roll. Let's throw that.
You can try it, yeah. How's a 14 looking?
It's looking pretty good. Whoa. Look. I'll tell you where you can find Araxith. I don't know what he's into this time, but he's out towards the hive. He's working a gang out in the alleys over there. I'm not with them anymore. I'm trying to get clean and just work.
I see. Well, I suppose if you're trying to turn your life around, who am I to kill you?
Roosten,
I'll just
apologize. Roosten, apologize. You just tormented him.
No, he's evil. I must give him a good bonking, and then he shall become good, and I'm just gonna like...
Wait.
No, do not
Wait.
bonk him.
Ask him if they're taking new members.
Are they taking new Wait! Why do you want to know that?
Just ask him.
You wish to infiltrate their gang and destroy them from the inside. I see a good plan, Mylo.
That's correct.
Are they taking new members?
The imp's like real nervous, like they're always needing to refresh the ranks whenever there are vacancies.
What do you say? Wait, okay, so actually, wait, what did the imp say their name was?
Araxith?
Araxith, and they're just like outside?
They're out towards the hive is actually a region of Sigil. And yeah,
Okay.
some alleys over in the hive. It's kind of like the slum type regions.
Would you look at that, gang? I just found us a side quest.
Do they deal mainly in spice? I'll leave.
Oh, like for Arrakis?
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Him? Oh, didn't he say already? Shit.
Say what?
It was- I asked him his name, but then I remembered he already said.
And it's in chat, by the way. People chat. Or Raxa.
And the imp's name is Zottel.
Zottel, yeah.
Zottel, since you are trying to be good, I will only give you one bonking, and I'll kind of like hit him on the head with the hilt of my sword.
Like a very like surprised and confused imp like gets bonked on the head.
Now be good, and I'll throw him back in the hammock.
I promise. He says awkwardly. I assume as you guys leave.
Go volunteer at a soup kitchen. I'll say on the way out.
Was the imp the only thing in there?
Yes. That was Zottel's hovel.
Oh.
It was like a little kitchen type thing in the corner, like a hammock up halfway up the wall, and I don't know, like clutter. There's a bunch of junk.
I'm gonna pull Mylo out of there and say, we're not stealing from the imp. He already got bunked on the head by Roosten, and drag him out of the hovel.
If I catch him being evil again, I will bonk him a second time. So let's see. Cogi, so, do you believe me now?
Wait, do I believe you can do what?
Sense evil?
She's like, I suppose, but surely there's like an amount of magnitude within your olfactory glands, right?
What do you mean?
I
actually don't understand what you're asking me.
sorry.
She's saying you can be wrong sometimes.
Oh.
Maybe.
No,
Not likely.
no. Does all evil? She's like tilts her head to the side. It's like, does all evil smell the same to you? That of a lowly imp and the darkest depths of Batoy. Do they all? Is evil a binary to you? To a paladin, probably, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it sounds like moral absolutism.
Yes.
I
Well-
think we're getting away from the point here. I think the point
Your philosophy
is
studies paid off, Mylo.
that he smelled that this imp was evil, and he felt that Alcer was evil. This imp didn't try and kill us. Alcer tried to kill us, unprovoked, other than me like waving a gem in its face, but like whatever. And I feel like intent to kill has an inherent evil when it's just to get what you want, in comparison to help the greater good. Do you disagree with that, Cogi?
I don't think I do.
Okay, we're on the same page then.
So you're saying Alcer tried to kill you?
Yes, he did. He did a
Um,
bad job, but he did try.
When we questioned his intentions, he came back at us pretty aggressively.
Unprovoked, he attacked you. She's kind of dumbfounded by this.
Yeah, all we were
is a
doing is
tr-
just asking questions, you know?
Unprovoked is the tricky word there, though.
Don't tell her that.
Well, I mean, the provocation could be from us just not giving him the gem right when he wanted it.
Yeah, I think he has anger issues at the very minimum.
Well, we want to find him either way. So
Okay,
either we find him and we talk to him and sort some things out, or we find him and put an end to this problem anyway. And then Cogi, you're welcome to work for us. I mean, we're pretty cool. You could join our gang.
Or even work with us.
She's looking like somewhat confused and conflicted. Honestly, just want to get back to Foos, but until I have the means to do so, my own ship, or what have you.
Well, you're in
Most-
luck. We happen to be on our way to try to get to Foods.
Oh, perfect. That's great. then I shall stick around at the very least. And if it means helping find Elsair and clearing up this whole big misunderstanding, I'm all for that.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find much of a misunderstanding on this one.
Back to Foos then?
And she's just like, okay, sure. Why are we in Sigil then?
We thought
He fled here like a coward.
That sounds right.
So you meant he's a coward, or you meant that he would go to Sigil?
He's not. Look, I don't want to talk bad about Elsair, but sometimes he can walk away when I think we should put swords up.
Sounds like a wuss to me.
No.
you think he'll be here or in Foos?
Well, he's got a doorway that he can go through in the leather gate that allows him to transport between the two places pretty quickly. So it's a 50-50 shot, honestly.
Oh, they're here.
I happen to know where the other location is, by the way. Maybe that's a good place to start, rather than me just abandoning you and going on my own.
Good thinking, Cogi.
Perfect. Well then, we're gonna have to cut through here and go through this area. And she starts like just pointing at the city skyline and stuff like that. This is let's take a little bit of travel. So bear with me. She gets ready to like collect herself and get ready for a good walk across town.
So I have a question. You said we're in like it's like the inside of a big ring, basically, right?
Yes.
Like if I look up, can I see the other side of the city above me?
Yes.
I'll go to Cogi and say, Cogi, I do have one question about this place. And I'll look up at the other side of the city. How high would I have to jump, say, to travel really fast around here?
She looks at you, utterly confused.
5, 6 feet? 7 max? I think I could break 7 if I trained.
I don't know what you mean. I wouldn't go if you're trying to fly upward. That's a good way to get pulled out of town. I wouldn't do that.
Oh. Thanks for letting me know. So don't jump to the other side of the city. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, that would be suboptimal. Best case scenario, you get pulled out into the outland and follow along the spire. Best case or worst case scenario, you get pulled into the shadow column in the center and sent to a random prime.
So what you're saying is, it might be possible.
If that is your takeaway from that, so be it.
As we're walking, Roosten's gonna just be jumping, try to get higher and higher, but he can't get more than a few inches.
All right.
Can I help Roosten get high?
You want to help me?
No, do not help him. No.
I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna cast levitate on him.
Oh man, Roosten, do you resist the levitate?
I'm gonna say yes because I'm not paying attention. I don't know where it's coming from.
Fair.
How save is that?
I don't recall.
Is that a save?
If you resist, yes. If you are not willing, absolutely. It's one of the only spells in D&D 5e that I know how it works.
Constitution.
I'm trying to see. I think it is.
Nope. I go flying off into oblivion by Roosten.
That one.
So Roosten, you're gonna be jumping, and you start fluttering. Oh my gosh, does this look like a chicken being held by Link?
Whoa. Wait, I'm not going down. No. What? Oh. Hey, get me down.
I'll let him stay up there for a little bit, and then be like, and then like when he least expects it, just let him down. So he's just like, ah. Like, yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, Roosten, you slowly, after you stop struggling, probably fall to the ground a little bit.
Like fall or like... Oh, when a spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground.
Yes. But also, she has lateral, or what's the word? Vertical control of you. So she can just when she says she lets you down, like you will fall to the ground. But not
What I'm thinking is like hope you come down, but it's a lot faster than you're expecting. And then, right as you're about to hit the ground, I like stop, and then you just gently float the rest of the way.
really efficient
Throw
motherfucker.
up. Middle of the street.
People are just and there's like throngs of people just going by, and they're just going around like when like woman like scowls at you, drunks, and just continues walking on. What are we doing?
Digging around, apparently.
Yep.
Well, it's the last time I try that. Sorry about that, everyone. I was just... Curiosity got the best of me.
So Cogi, where do you think that where are you leading us?
Well, there's a warehouse over on this other part of town, and there's actually columns around the bottom of it that hold up the second level. And when you walk between a specific set of columns, that is actually the way back into the leather gate.
Well, that's weird.
It's one of the more convenient portals in the city.
All right, let's go then.
Sweet. All right, she's taking you and walking you guys down towards like a few like various warehouses and stuff like that. And okay, she like it's a lot less busy out here. There's probably like a few more like carts and stuff carrying things to and from places. And she walks around the side of the building. Kind of there's an alley probably that runs between it and the next building over. And she points out this like column archway type thing, and it's all wood. They're all wooden columns, and the columns look the same. But above this one, between this one and the base of the building, the top of it actually has like a wooden archway on it with kind of decorative stars on it. Carved and burned in, like, probably branded, actually. Probably branded into the wood stars. What y'all doing?
Does it look like the stars are in any sort of like constellation, or is it just stars?
Roll Knowledge Arcana here. And do you have that book from the ship?
I do, yeah.
Sweet. Then take that as giving you advantage.
Okay. 12.
12? It seems to be a specific location within the astral plane, but you're not sure where.
Is there any way I can like sketch it down really quickly just so I have it, even though I don't know what it
Absolutely.
is? Okay.
She's like, okay, so normally we just walk through that and everything works out. She looks at y'all.
You first. We'll follow you.
Shouldn't we wait before we go
Wait.
through and see if Elle says in Sigil still? Is there any like trace that he was here or anything?
How would you go looking for it?
Do you have any friends here?
He kept his contacts to himself, actually. I suspect there were bands of rogues that he would get information from, as he was commonly very much aware of what the Githyanki, not trading routes, what's the word I'm looking for? When Githyanki supply ships or brigand ships were coming back from marauding, we would be in the know of like where they would be approaching from. So whoever had that information for him is here in town.
Say, would that maybe one Iraxith?
I don't know the name. No, that name doesn't mean much of anything to me.
I feel like it is at least worth investigating the crime syndicate before we just go back.
Yes.
Like we now know how to get back to Foos, so why don't we explore and see what information we can get from Sigil before we go back?
I've pulled the thread, I may as well unravel the sweater.
Also, our ship isn't in Foos anymore, so we'd be trapped in Foos. We need to go back to the Outlands. Not necessarily through this portal.
Right. Let's go to the hive.
Kagi's like, wait, so we're not just going back home?
Oh,
You said you wanted to talk to Alcer and get this all sorted out. He's clearly not back in Foos because we were in Foos and he wasn't there. He left like a coward, so he has to be somewhere else.
Okay, just like somewhat defeated. Like, could y'all find him, and then when y'all get back to Foos, we'll talk this over as a group.
You're leaving?
I mean, my bed's on the other side of this door, or 60 feet from it, and that sounds really good to me right now.
I've got a feeling you may not like what you see on the other side of that door.
Quizzical.
Oh, I completely forgot. about what we said.
The accident.
What do you mean? And she like goes to step through the archway.
I'll stop her. Grab her shoulder.
No, let her see for herself and she can come back with an empty cup. Like, I don't know.
But there may not even be a gate on the other side of there anymore.
And as you say that, she walks through the archway, and nothing happens.
Ah,
Wait, what
just
happened?
out of
What the hell happened?
It accidentally got burned down a little bit.
Panic. She's having a panic attack. What? Oh my god.
LaCroix cast Calm Emotions.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is there a save type thing
Oh,
she needs
nice.
to roll?
Let's see. Let's figure how you'd like to cast this. That's second level one. Let's see. I don't know what you're asking now.
Sorry, do I need to have an NPC roll the saving throw against that?
Let me hit cast spell and see.
Okay,
Where is she? It doesn't matter, does it?
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, it's an area thing. I see what you mean.
Okay. You saving throw DC 12 Charisma.
Is that for everyone within the radius?
We're all standing
It looks
together.
good,
Yeah.
I'm rolling. I don't want any spells.
You all need to chill. And he brings out his bass guitar and starts playing some slow, smooth jazz to calm everyone's emotions.
I saved. You did not manage it. Sola got a
And then-
19.
17.
You all need to calm down.
so Cogi got a 7.
Yeah, Kagi rolls a big 7. Is absolutely like, oh, okay. So there was a incident, and you said it was burned down. Well, that's going to put a damper on our activities.
I saw a tiefling. A tiefling ran inside the bar and started throwing bottles.
Cocktails.
Yeah, bottles with rags, flaming rags on top.
Throw deception or whatever.
Yeah, it's deception.
I'm gonna give him guidance on them. Yeah, what a fucking weird tiefling. Add a d4.
Okay, thank you.
He has corrupted you so quickly.
I know. So 21 altogether with a D4.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So she's definitely bamboozled here. So she's Tiefling. I only know of a handful in town, but hell, I wouldn't put it beyond any of them. Shit. Okay. So she's like, we're in Sigil. Where'd you park your ship?
In Zaus, in the Outlands.
Okay.
LaCroix helplessly just points towards a general direction.
Yeah, that gate also closed behind us when we walked through it.
Oh, about this. Seems that we want to find Alsair, and you, Cogi, you want to get out of this place, and, well, it seems like maybe Alsair is your ticket out. How about you help us find him?
I was coming to the exact same realization.
Good.
Yes.
Great minds think alike. Congrats, Cogi, you're just as smart as Roosten.
And so, you said you had a lead on some. You said you had a lead on some fiendish rogues.
Yes, that imp that I bonked gave me the name
Oh
Araxis.
right, Araxith. Okay.
Similar to the Hive. Would you happen to know what the Hive is?
Yeah. Let's go, and she'll start leading you through town.
Oh, well, before we, little hasty here, you care to elaborate? Maybe some sort of beehive? Could one get honey there? I do like honey.
No. I think it is a play on a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. She says, or to turn the face.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
So, yeah, are y'all following? What's the plan
Yeah.
here? Hive next.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna roll up in there, and immediately, kind of as she like starts cutting through some alleys, some folks with like daggers and stuff are sitting on like benches and crates and stuff along the alleyway. But they're seeing the number of you and how generally armed you are, and mostly just look confused. Y'all lost?
No.
Define lost.
Are you being successful in your attempt to get to wherever it is you're trying to fucking get to?
Spiritually,
Don't be fucking
no.
rude to him. Like, Sola's angry now. I'm like really angry.
I'll start speaking to him in Thieves' Cant.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, he's absolutely like, oh, I see. So you're the one leading this whole thing. Are you lost? He repeats in the cant.
No, I'm not the leader. But we meant to come to the Hive. We're
Nods.
searching for Araxith.
Well, if you find that puss sack, let me know where he's at.
All
There's a
right.
bounty on that head.
Really? How much?
And what for?
Oh, a nice coin purse. Probably 70 gold pieces. He says. You bring it to me and I'll make sure to split that. 50-50. And he like whirls a dagger in his hands nervously. Equitable?
70-30, maybe. Where is their spot where they're normally around? This gang.
You must be new here. And he like carves out like a ovoid shape on the thing, and he's like, "You're over here." And he like drills his dagger into like the side of this crate, and then scratches a line in it across the way. Probably like 2/3 across the way of this like oval shape, and They're over here. So, yeah, you just keep going, and I'm sure you're going to find nothing but good things.
Great. I'll take out the silver that I stole back from the people in Zaus and give it to him.
Nice. He's like, okay, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Let's switch to common. Meet my friends. This is Echo, my cousin LaCroix,
Hey.
our partner Sala, and our bodyguard Roosten.
I'm still scowling at him for being rude to Roosten, and I do not look happy at all.
Roosten doesn't even need to use his divine sense to tell this guy's evil. Just giving him he's also giving him squinty eyes.
They call me Mason the Mincer. And I look forward to doing business with y'all. It says with a wink specifically at Sala.
Sola pulls out a dagger and says, "Don't fucking wink at me."
Ah, the mincer. He must be quite the chef.
Roosten, I don't think that's what he's mincing.
Oh, well, in that case, I won't eat your cooking. He turns and starts to leave.
Yeah.
He
Let's
goes
start
back to
heading.
like cleaning his fingernails with a dagger as you guys walk away.
So
All
I
right,
guess
so y'all are. Go ahead.
yeah, we're just heading towards where he pointed on his drawn map, right?
Yep. Perfect. Okay. So as you're working your way across, I think I'm gonna do a thing where I do like a random encounter chance type thing. And nothing happens. Oh yeah, we're like an hour left. Let's do a quick 5-minute. So y'all are heading across the hive, going through all kinds of like alleyways, and it's weird going through a city and seeing these kinds of changes in central planning. Sigil's a very different kind of place, and the streets sometimes don't even make sense at all. Even here, though, you still see taboos from time to time, working magics on pieces of wall or stretches of road. There's still also throngs of people in like main thoroughfares and stuff like that. But you guys are able to take this route, mostly sticking to alleys, and get over in the general area of where you believe Araxith is operating. We get over there. You see probably like a tiefling. No, we'll spice it up here. Like what is clearly like an ASMR, like in some rags, but holding a very big club in his hand, sitting kind of at the entrance to an alleyway, and it looks like it's the direction you need to be going. Eyes up. What's going on? Who are you? He
I am
says,
Roosten.
Okay, Roosten. Hello. And what are you doing in our alley?
Going to see Araxith.
I see. And he like pulls some like trash from his pocket and like, hold on, let me pull out the itinerary guest list. I don't see you on it. And like wads up the paper and drops it on the ground. So yeah, you'll have to make an appointment and go ahead and come back at some other more appropriate time.
Oh, I have an appointment.
Uh-huh.
Who has charm person?
Ooh.
Well, I'll try my thieves' cant again.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's like picking up what you're dropping, right? Like
We're looking to join.
he analyzes like the way y'all are dressed and such, and it starts like just individually sizing everyone up. Like goes and look I'm pretty sure this one's a paladin, right? Still talking in cant.
He's a oathbreaker.
Oh, fascinating. Well then, and then starts to scan. Who's probably right behind Roosten?
It's probably, yeah.
He's gonna start scanning like Sala and like just taking a quick look. And what is this one? A wizard?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Brilliant. Roll persuasion here. You're gonna have advantage because you are speaking in cant.
Okay. All right, 16.
Oh, very nice. So a 16 will definitely do it. He's like, well, he looks at you. Have your folks watch this alleyway, and I'll take you, and we'll go meet Araxith. And negotiate for all of this. But we can't leave this alleyway unguarded, so let's see how good they really are.
Very well.
Sweet. So Mylo and this guy walk off, right?
I'll say, wait a minute. I
what's
need
up?
to take one person with me at least.
Which one?
I'll like scan the eyes of the party to see if anyone is like trying to signal me.
Roosten kind of wants to go. He wants to know where this imp is leading him.
And the Croy doesn't want to leave your side. So we could just bring the little gang again.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Echo and Sala watching the way, or watching the alleyway.
And Roosten, I guess. I'll say, my cousin. My cousin doesn't leave my side.
Okay. All right. So then the cousins go. Just to make sure I've confirmed that and that everyone
Yes.
understands that. Okay. All right. So the two of y'all head off with this Asimar rogue. Not very long after y'all walk off. Y'all notice some folks from the previous checkpoint you stopped at, like peering over and like looking over, is trying to wave at you from across like a road in another alley.
Us or Mylo?
Yeah.
At Roosten, Sala, and Echo.
Say, isn't that those people from before?
And they like start stepping onto the street, and they're like just trying to be secretive and move around, but you have identified them, so you see them coming across. Nice work. How'd you get rid of that sentry?
Same way we got rid of you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that.
We didn't really do anything. He told us that he could only take Mylo, but Mylo took his cousin, so we're just kind of here watching.
Okay.
We're standing guard. Why?
No reason. We just getting through here. The rest of the way will be interesting. And they start to like sneak on through.
I'm gonna grab one of them and say, I don't think so.
Wait,
Wasn't this the
perhaps we
plan?
should go with them. I
Yeah,
feel kind of useless guarding this alley.
It is shit work. Why don't you let us do that?
What do y'all say?
How many are there, or how many appeared? How many-
3 cross the street, but you can definitely see there's like at least 5 still on the other side of the road waiting for like an all clear signal.
Well, I'm game to go in.
Yeah, what do y'all choosing to do here?
I guess I guess I'll say to them, thank you for taking post. Why don't you stay here and let, I don't know, people with more than 3 brain cells go inside.
And they look around and they're point, like it's like there's like this confusing where like pointing at themselves, or like the guy in front that you talked to before. Did I give him a name? Mason. Yeah. Mason like points to himself confused, and then like puts his thumb out to the side and like looks confused at Roosten. Like he's not sure who you're talking about here. Who's supposed to be flubbed?
Mason, sit your ass on the chair and watch the alley.
Yes, ma'am.
Good, thank you. And then I'll turn away and walk inside.
Cool. All right. So y'all are all heading out?
Yeah, I would head in. I didn't know what they were saying, but I would not enjoy just sitting in the alley.
Right. So yeah, y'all are heading. Mylo and the Asmar are just a little bit further ahead. You're gonna come to this carved out is absolutely not the right word. This particularly densely packed hut, or densely built hut. More sturdy than a lot of the stuff surrounding it. And inside, on a mound of blankets and stuff, this winged form sits on top of there. Kind of red to violetish skinned creature, probably the size of a person, sits on top of it and is just eating probably some berries or something like that out of a dish being fed to him by some street urchin. And he looks at as the SMR walks in, says, I didn't send for you. Who is this? And well, a little bit leaner than Job. I guess I should do a better job describing this. Yeah, like a normal human-sized person with bat wings extending out the back, dressed in a Roman style robe wrap type thing, just draped across this pile of blankets and stuff like that. Who is this? What is the meaning of this? And the ASMR guide says, they actually want to join, apparently. And just looking at Mylo, and then in the back sees everyone else starting to approach. Mylo, you've got a couple seconds here to act solo, if you choose to take it.
To make an action, you said, or to speak?
To basically act on your own without the rest of the group here.
Oh, okay.
I say
yeah.
Mylo and LaCroix.
There we go.
I'll say, or I'll approach Araxid and do a polite bow.
Okay. Welcome. He sits up and waves away the person who's feeding him berries. I always looking for new help. He's super kind of confused. This is not the way this normally goes, but I'll take it. What are your abilities? What are your talents? What value can you bring to this establishment? And then he looks over at LaCroix,
Well, you
implying
see,
the same questions.
I play a lot of music and I do it really well, and I'm a bit of a bard in character sometimes, but ultimately I could help a lot with just being muscle and playing music. And this is my cousin, Mylo. He's a really crafty fella.
And the Asper's and they got a wizard back there as well, ready to join. And how the hell are we affording a wizard? Araxith says. He looks over. Okay.
Can I hear them call me a wizard?
Yes, probably that's right when you show up.
I'm just gonna say very calmly, I'm not a fucking wizard. But I do have magic. I'm not afraid to use it.
Okay. And what's going on? So Roosten, you're gonna walk up at this time and you're gonna see this bat-winged entity. Anything I need to know about?
You must be Araxid.
He nods. I am. And you are... And it's
I'm Roosten.
I see. You, looks at you nervously now, and it's looks at the Asimar again. You fool, what have you brought here?
He's an oath breaker. I'll say that in common that way. Hopefully, Roosten
React.
he catches up with a lie.
Um,
How does this go?
yes. I have broken many oaths. Especially the more important one, yes. That's not important. Anyways, I was, referred to you by a former associate of yours known as Zotel. Or Zottel.
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 You know where that little shit's hiding out at these days?
I do.
He owes us quite a bit of money. Well then, as your first job under my employ, I'd have you go fetch Zottel. Bring him here. He's got a lot to account for. Shipment's gone missing. I bet he still knows where they're at.
Hey, I have a question. Where is Cogi?
Oh, that's a really solid point. We haven't really talked about her since the archway. Oh, since the calm emotions. She would have followed along. Kagi's like in the back, just shifting nervously. Like, how long did that calm emotions thing last? A minute? Okay.
Yeah.
She's like glancing around. Not nervously. Somewhat confidently. It's just, are we gonna ask about Elsair?
Yes.
Rex, like, I don't know that name, but I'll be happy to look into it.
I will be happy to bring the imp to you.
I'm going to cut Roosten off, and Sola's going to say, before we do anything with you, shouldn't we have a contract in which we negotiate pay, conditions, and what you're expected of? This isn't some free labor camp, is it?
I like looks around at it and it's like, you can tell his face is saying like it kind of is, but also he has to like keep up appearance. He's like, of course not.
Great.
So
Should I write it? Are you literate? Can you read?
a very sharp-toothed smile appears on the creature's face, and no, I actually think I've got this. And he like pops his hand open, from a fist to like fingers opened, and a quill appears in them, and in his other hand does the exact same motion, and parchment appears. Now then, what were you thinking the terms of your employment would be? And he starts rolling it out. 5 years? 10?
How about a day?
Okay. And what do you hope to achieve for me in one day?
What do you want us to do?
There's a rival gang, the, I don't know, the muckrakers. We want you to, if y'all take them out, I will find out anything you would like to know about this Alsair, he says, questioningly looking at Kagi. Yes. Yeah, that's Alsair's, right? Okay.
I'll look to the rest of the group and not say anything.
Any other payments that are, well, so those are the terms then. I will find Alsair and you will eliminate this rival gang for me.
What has this rival gang done?
They just operated as a normal thieves guild. I just want to expand territory.
This seems like an unfair trade.
I agree. Payment would also be necessary.
Okay. How much were y'all thinking?
100 gold pieces each.
Like, looks around at each of y'all. Okay. I can do 100 gold pieces each. And he starts just, like, scribbling down, like, on a ledger at the bottom, like, payments. All right. 100 gold pieces each of you, and you will have freed the streets from the blight that is the muckrakers. Perfect.
I want to very, very, very thoroughly read this contract.
Okay.
Because it's with a fiend, and I don't want to be selling my soul to anyone.
How strong are they? You know roughly how many there are?
Probably around 30 of them. Conniving assholes.
That's not too bad. We should change the conditions of this deal.
Go on. This is y'all's chance. Like, you can talk meta about this. Like, let's break this out
Alright.
real quick. Like, what do y'all actually wanting out of any kind of thing here? What did you come here for?
I just want information.
Uh-huh.
I don't really care about money, but I know other people
Yeah,
did, which is
money's
why
not-
I asked for it.
I made 40 gold on one night's performance. 100 gold's not much to LaCroix.
I kind of want an unlikely friendship with that imp.
We're looking for information on how to get. I mean, we were about to go into the portal or whatever,
Uh-huh.
or the walkway, but then we decided to come here. For what reason?
Because
To
this
get
guy
information
knows-
about Elsa.
Yeah.
But he does nothing about Alsair at this point, right?
But he said he would get us information.
Right.
But that doesn't
He
mean
said-
shit. He doesn't have shit right now for us.
So
Fuck
does-
this
He has
guy.
a
Let's
contract.
wreck him.
Yes, but he has a contract, and if he's a fiend, he does actually have to follow it.
He's also like our only lead.
And have we
Yeah.
checked the writing utensil that he's provided and everything? Like,
I'm
we
going
check that
to
for-
look at
okay.
all of that before anyone
Okay,
signs
'cause
anything.
I
Don't
don't
worry
trust
about
nothing.
that.
I'm not even going to sign LaCroix's name. Or he'll
Yeah,
sign
he doesn't know
LaCroix
any of
'cause
our
it's not
names.
his
We
real
could just
name.
sign some random shit. Like,
And
Well-
Rick can't even write his own name.
I
Or he
was
signs
thinking,
Will.
that we could change the terms of the contract that he captures Alzair. That way it's more concrete. Like, bring us here, bring us
Ooh.
Alzair here.
I don't trust
like,
him for shit.
concretely.
He's an imp. Fuck this guy. I don't trust
he's
him
not
for
an
nothing.
imp,
Yeah, I'll
he's
go
a
get
lot
Alsair.
larger.
Yeah, this is not a note.
Oh wait, no.
The other
Oh,
guy's
we were
the-
trying to get the imp,
Yeah.
Araxith. This is the ASMR guide.
So no, there's like 3 characters in play here, right? Zotl is the imp, and that is
Yes.
one of the jobs he wants is for y'all to go get Zotl for him because he's been looking for him. The other angle here is you got the ASMR guide, who led you here. I just haven't named him yet. And then you've got the Araxith, which is this humanoid, like man, with kind of like between violet and like scarlet skin, with bat wings. Right?
Yeah, I don't trust Batwings for nothing.
That's
Sounds
probably
like
fair.
a devil.
Unless it's on a bat, which are cool. Which even then in Dungeons and Dragons, I'd be questionable.
And then the other group is a Mason the Mincer, who is now in this other gang's territory. And remember, they wanted to take out Araxith, and now you're making deals with him. And I mean,
Araxith.
I don't have to be coy here with who Araxith is gonna want you to annihilate, right?
Mason the Mincer.
Yeah, well, I hate Mason, so I don't care about that. I'll kill him.
I care. LaCroix cares.
What do you think,
Mason
Lonnie?
seems nice. Mason seems nice. We shouldn't kill him.
Why don't we just kill all of them? It would better the good. Like,
I mean, you're not wrong. That's
like, it would be.
No
in
one
the
seems
greater
good. Let's kill
of
them all.
Sigil would be killing all of them. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Except for we gotta keep Zatul.
No,
Excellent.
yeah. So we keep Araxith. We fulfill his contract by taking out the other gang. Contract done. Then we kill him and the rest of his gang,
Ah,
and then we're fine.
But
I
killing
wanna
the
add
broken
Mudrakers
contract.
gang, they
And-
need to be more evil for
I
us
want
to
to add
kill them.
something to the contract.
No,
So
please
in this contract,
He
I want-
just
Hold on,
he just contracted us to kill 30 people.
I would like to add
That's pretty
something.
evil.
So if we kill this other gang for them, I want Zotl's debt to be transferred to me, so that I become in charge of him.
oh,
Okay.
Debt, not
I-
death. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
gonna have Zotl be my like
Your pet.
unlikely pet. Yeah, he's gonna like sit on my shoulder and make snide remarks. It's gonna be fun.
I like it.
Would he influence evil everything around you whenever you cast it, or He eventually
Absolutely.
turns good.
We're just
That's
torturing
not
him
really-
at this point.
Yeah,
Poor
that's not really a
Donald.
thing.
What
Imps
has
don't
he
turn-
done?
So there's some planescapey, setting stuff that can maybe talk about souls transitioning. So maybe that is a story we can tell with Otto.
I think Mylo would be not entirely against just full on working for this guy, Araxis. I mean, this is like Mylo's scene.
Right.
So,
Right.
so he feels perfectly at home in this crime den.
Why
So,
don't
I
you
mean, I
usurp
don't know. Do what?
Usurp him.
That would be interesting. So if we double cross these guys, instead of clearing out the gang, we kill Araxith.
Why don't we
The
just kill
leader.
all of them?
Yeah, why don't we
Because
just
we
kill
wanna-
all of them? Because then because we fulfill the contract, we get Alcer, which is what we need, and he's the only person that seems to have the resources to do that, and then we kill the other gang as well. And
But if
then
we kill
there's
And we're the good guys?
Kill everybody. Blow up the
I
city.
wasn't gonna say it.
yes, we're working towards the greater good, which is ridding a crime syndicate from Sigil.
Punisher
Did we-
style.
I see no issue with it.
LaCroix's a
This
petty
This is
crook.
perfectly
He's
in line
not
with
a
my
murderer.
morals and values.
Did we explain what Alcel looked like, or are we just not going to give a description? Because if he does not
Who?
know what he looks like,
He's a peacock
Alcer-
running around. Like I feel like it's
Oh yeah.
still not helpful.
But there would
help for anyone
absolutely
not
be
looking.
like a real deal like description and setting of terms, and generally speaking, you get the feeling that Araxith only needed the name.
Damn, he's cold as ice.
What's cooler than being cool?
my vote is to kill them all.
I say we just kill Araxith and then take over the gang.
But then how are we getting the resources to get Alcer? He's our only lead currently. We can't just kill
Well,
him right now.
We wait until
Really
he
wanna
gives
run a
us.
gang.
Couldn't we use Cogi to get to him, but through the gate
What gate?
that we were
The
about
gate's
to walk
burned.
through?
The gate's burned down. You can't go
Oh
through
yeah,
it.
oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
See why you don't want to run a gang.
I'm only down for a gang, or LaCour's only down for a gang if there's like cool leather jackets and maybe patches and blue jean jackets, if not leather.
Come
Oh, hell
out and play.
Yeah, I mean, killing them all is ambitious. I mean, that would definitely be
Just going
interesting.
from 30 to 60, right?
I say we take the mission of killing the other gang, and then he goes and gets Alzer for us, right?
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
And I-
that's
But
Oh, no,
that's not morally
yeah,
in line with
that's
what I
what
want
this
to
is
do.
what if we
Because
tied
that's
them
not
up
bettering
instead
the
of killing
good.
them?
That's giving power to evil.
Like classic cartoons, just tie them up instead of killing them.
Knock him out.
Exactly.
yeah.
Mylo might accidentally set wherever they are on fire again, though.
I assume that basically this entire neighborhood's gonna go up in flames by the end of it. I know how players do. This is not my first D&D game.
So what?
As long
What do you-
as I get Toddle, it's all right.
So you
That's
want
what
to
this
kill
is
him?
really- I want
Yeah.
to. No, I want to be. I want him to be my, sort of pet. I guess.
Yeah, you want a
Roosten
henchman.
wants
You
to
want...
pet him.
Yeah.
I
So
like
Kai,
that.
you
Yeah.
want to kill both of the gangs? That's what you're saying.
I don't want to kill just one. Just one is not. It's either
How
neither
about
or
half
both
of both?
in my mind. Because
Let's
I
just
can't
micromanage
just
that
kill
both.
one because that's bettering the evil. Like that's giving more power to evil rather than eradicating the evil.
The only reason I'm saying we should do it is because he is going to be contractually obligated to go get Alzer for us. And
No,
that's
yeah.
our real
so then,
goal, isn't it?
Yeah, so after we get Alcer and the contract is complete, then we kill him. It's like a 3-step process.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That sounds good.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could agree to, or LaCroix would agree to that, like for now, and not actually go through with it at the end, maybe, but he would go
Maybe-
with it.
That's
Maybe
gonna be
Alstair will help us kill him.
yeah.
All right.
What do you think, Echo?
Echo's just here for the chaos. She is okay with either option.
It's gonna be a lot of killing.
Chaos!
Here I go killing again.
So many bodies on the floor!
I think we have an idea.
Yeah. Okay. So let's carve out this contract here. I think the role I want to see would be the best skill for like digesting a contract.
Nature?
Insight.
Insight.
Assessing a contract?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I heard digesting.
Right, and I was like,
I was like, maybe
I could turn
nature.
into a roll if I needed if you want
I guess it would be that or investigation.
Yeah, I would go insight or investigation. Depends.
I'll let either of those fly.
My
I've got
investigation's
+3
+3.
investigation.
You and I
also
both.
+3. Yeah. I have +2 insight.
I have +0.
So y'all,
Does anyone-
is there like a help action and it just gives advantage?
Yeah, does anyone want to give me the help action and I'll roll investigation?
Yeah, I'll give you the help action.
Fuck. Okay. Roll it. 19.
Nice. Going over, there's a couple times where he tries to like weasel the deal in his favor, but as you're negotiating the terms, like it's like burns out that section of it and stuff like that. And in the end, you end up with a very well written contract that talks about how, in delivering the Muckraker territory to him by killing off its current gang, you will have complete and bringing Zottel to him. You will have completed those
Wait.
parts. Oh,
I wanted Zottel's debts to transfer to me.
oh, and the transfer is Zottel's debts. That's right. All right. So as part of clearing out the Muckraker area and annihilating the gang, we'll get y'all's. That's what you need to deliver. In return, Zottel's debts will be transferred to Roosten. Y'all, Araxith will put his resources towards finding Alsair, and will pay 100 gold pieces each.
Okay,
And sweet jacket.
is there any way to have it be like, I don't want to kill all of them and him not give us anything? Like, would I have any idea of whether or not, like, if we sign this, he has to do this?
In order
I
to
see.
get the payment.
Because I don't want to kill them all and not get anything. Like, can we take someone hostage?
I see what you say. Is
Yeah.
it binding? What is the collateral here?
Yeah, what is the collateral here?
What do you offer as collateral first?
We're doing all the hard bloody fucking work. We're killing all of these people. I feel like we're not in the position where we need to be giving collateral. You are.
That's fair.
Because if we don't
Okay.
have collateral, you can just not pay us. If we kill all these people and get nothing, that's the issue here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now I'm thinking through like what would be good collateral that would be.
How about we
good?
just get Zottel?
We can just give him Cogi, it's fine.
I like
I want
that
to take.
plan.
I want to take the Azamar. Like, who can I?
Yeah, the
be with
Azamar
someone
is what
and-
I'm thinking. I just don't want another Tagalon NPC. I'm like trying to think. Through
Yeah,
how to-
I know.
How to navigate this.
I'd be like, I'll kill. You have to kill yourself. I don't know. Like, I
Let's just say they don't want to owe us money. We're dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, if we can take out a whole entire fucking gang and he doesn't give us, he's in fucking danger.
And I'm not just gonna give you like something nice, because then it's like you're probably just gonna walk off with it, right? Like not just
Yeah,
right. Like
yeah. But I
That's
do
So
what
to
want
be clear, when I say Zottel's debts transfer to me, I don't mean I owe them. I mean Zottel owes them to me.
Mhm.
Okay, because I was thinking about that. It did kind of sound like I would owe his debt.
I wasn't
wondering
gonna play that angle.
Yeah.
Not what I wanted. Yeah, he owes me.
No, I think like a bilateral like exchange of leverage or is probably what's going to ensure it that you're not just going to run off with things. Like one of you stays with me, and he's like pointing and points at Cogi. and one of mine will stay with you. And if things go south, the hostages get killed. And like the ASMR's like face goes horrid, and Kagi's face is like,
So, Echo, before Cogi has any moment of hesitation, Echo's just gonna grab her and push her in the direction and be like, "You're fine. We'll be back for you. You're fine." Who do we
like this
get?
look of terror as she like like kind of rolls that way, and
I can only cast calm emotions once.
She's fine.
I'm just gonna say to her, they have fresh fruit here. You saw him eating grapes. You'll be fine.
sweet.
Hey Mylo, let's do a hobbit huddle.
Can I inspect the quill before we sign anything?
Sure. But you get the feeling that he's like not wanting you to sign it with ink. He's wanting you to do like a thing where you like stab like the tip of your finger and touch the paper.
Ooh, bet.
Stab my finger with what? Anything?
Yeah, something pointy, something to draw blood.
Can I ask for a copy of the contract?
Sure.
And I want him to do that on my copy of the contract. Like, we do it on both copies.
Yeah, signed in triplicate even.
So who's gonna
Yeah.
notarize it?
It's been noted that Locori's
Yeah,
been
Samara like
Absolutely.
raises
notorious
his hand. He's like,
notarizer.
actually, I'm a notary public.
In past
The
episodes,
gods
Locori
above
has.
notarize all contracts, don't you worry.
Okay, we good to seal a deal on this?
They'll stab my finger and do it on both copies.
You can see like it just takes its finger and pokes the paper, and like it singes a little bit. It's definitely like some kind of fiendish mark.
Did we decide on a blue jean or leather jackets? And what are we gonna get them embroidered with?
It's gonna say the Ocho on the back, and it's leather studded.
Fuck yes.
Hell yeah.
Say cock crew.
It does not say cock crew.
I'm not wearing that, no.
That'd be hilarious.
We'll
We
just
went
do it in
this-
small text.
This whole campaign, we never agree if we're Kakru or Ocho.
Yeah, and so I mean, y'all are gonna head out after that. Walk out the door.
Could put the two together and be Ocho Kakru.
The moment that door shuts, the crystal in your pocket starts vibrating and humming.
As in, like, the green one?
Yep.
It's just vibrating?
Well, yes. Right now.
Do we all feel it, hear it?
You hear it. You hear this humming noise coming from it.
You may want to check your bag.
Is that a crystal in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Maybe
Like
the
rattling
crystal's,
around.
Maybe the crystal's mad that we left Cogi there, but she's fine, I guess. She's fine.
I guess I'm gonna pull it out and, like, death grip it, though. I don't want it to fly out anywhere.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it could fly out, and instead, like, it just has a violent eruption of energy. And the ASMR gets zapped into a pile of mackerel.
Shit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Well, that's our collateral in a gem. Let's hope he comes out sometime.
That's gonna complicate things.
Hey, we left. He doesn't know.
True.
He's for safekeeping. We don't want him to die on somebody else's terms.
Well,
We say walking away and ending the episode. All right, y'all. Well, that was good. I really liked that.
I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I didn't realize I would turn into, like, this contract business dealing person on this podcast, but that's who Sala has become.
I've been enjoying it. It's good.
Yeah.
So every time you're like, I want a contract, I'm like, well, shit.
I like it. Yeah, like hammer out the contract first.
Yeah,
Instead of being like, oh, we agree.
Sala is not someone that wants to get screwed over by anybody that she's not aware can screw her over, so it's just anything that she can do to stop that is definitely in her nature.
What else do we want to do? We wanted to do like plugs.
Yeah.
All right. Hey y'all, I'm Brandon Tomlinson. I go by the BWT on Discord and various other socials.
Well, I'm Chris Gamble. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Chris Gamble Photos. Do some photography stuff on there, and then also our Discord is called Raven's Realm Tabletop. We're doing a lot of community events and fun stuff on there right now, so it's a good time to join.
My name is Justin. I provide the music a lot to this show, and if you'd like to hear some more music by me, you can go to bandlab.com/mixsushi3. That's MCSUSHI3 at bandlabs.com.
I am Lanhee on Twitch and Twitter. October the 6th, you can find me on McStabber Studios Twitch playing sword-thirsty lesbians. Don't know what my character is yet, because we haven't had that, but that's where I'll be. And then October the 23rd, I will be on Carrion Comfort Studios, being a part of their Cyberpunk Red campaign. So, woo.
Did you say
Nice.
sword-loving lesbians?
Thirsty Sword Lesbians is the name of the game.
That is wonderful.
That's awesome.
I look forward to listening to that.
Yeah, it's a one shot, and you get to see my beautiful face. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Kai. You can find me on Twitter at Kitchid with 2 Ds. That's KICHIDD. Yeah.
Okay, so for Ryan, what's up, guys? It's me, Ryan. I go by Ballin' Rye on Twitch, twitch.tv/BALLINRY.
And you voice the character of Lorzaren?
That's correct.
So
That's me,
tell me,
Lorzaren.
what is an Echo Knight exactly? And why don't you need to eat?
It's all secret that will be revealed later on in the campaign. I can't tell you now.
Oh, I love mysteries. It turns out he's just Annex.
It's me, Morgoth. Spooky Morgoth. Twitch.tv/snubbednose. SNUBBEDNOSE. Snubnose.
And so did you sharpen your teeth, Morgoth, or are they just that's how you're born?
That's also a mystery that will be revealed later in the campaign. It wasn't very. He's more like, I'm old. That's more like it, isn't it? I'm also creepy.
I will say though, I am currently working on like a fantasy narrative that's currently titled Adventures in Roostopia, so look forward to that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Super
I
looking forward to it.
have a little more to read about.
I've enjoyed the reading material so far. We should have that posted somewhere for people.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Yeah.